Failure, 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 I'm a failure. So many people are afraid of failure. And it's really ironic because I used to be a little kid standing in a place just like this back home in Croatia. We're in Bondi, Australia now, but I remember a spot just like this one. And I remember falling over with my family time and time again. I remember being about 3 years old, 2 years old, and I remember standing up and trying to walk on all these rocks. And there was a certain point where I fell and banged my knee and I scratched myself up. Now we went to that same spot hundreds of times after that event, but I never fell over again. I never scratched my knee because when I fell over that rock or whatever it was, when I fell and scratched myself and injured myself, it was a powerful lesson for me to not make the same mistake again. The same way as when you have children, when you have a baby or see a baby somewhere in your life, when they're crawling and finally get the muscle and strength to stand, they stand up, they grab hold, and their little legs are shaking, and they're shaking, and they're shaking, they're shaking, and then they fall. The baby cries a little bit, it gets angry, it gets frustrated, that's normal. And then it stands up, its legs are shaking, 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 and it falls. Now how many times does that baby fall before it finally is able to stand and walk through life? It's a metaphor that I love because so many of us are afraid of failure. We're told at school that failure is not okay. We get second or third or fifth place certificates. And we're told that when you fail, it's a problem. Now failure, just like me falling on these rocks so long ago, is the stepping stone to success. Failure is a lesson. The most successful people on the planet, when they fail, they simply fail forward and get back up. And you have that skill. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be walking right now or watching this video while being able to walk. You'd be crawling through life because you would have quit as a baby. There are so many times in life where you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail your diet. You're gonna fail your exercise program. You're gonna fail on being a more positive person. You might get angry or react or feel sad or be negative, and that's okay. As long as you dust yourself off, fail forward, learn the lesson from that failure, and just keep trucking on. That's what the whole point of failure is, to learn, to grow, and to fail forward.